Hey guys, today I want to talk about rejection and perhaps redefining what that word means. So when I talk to people about relationships and they tell me about rejection, and I know the rejection that I faced in the past in my relationships. I mean, I get it. I get it. It hurts. It's the old definition, okay? We're going to redefine this today. The old definition is I'm not lovable. They don't want me. I'm not valuable enough. I didn't bring enough to the table. I'm too loud. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I'm too short. I'm too tall. I'm too this. I'm not enough of this. Okay, you get the point that I'm making. That's the story that we tell ourselves when we get rejected. But I created a new definition for rejection. And honestly, listen, when it happens, of course, if I get rejected, I don't get rejected often, but when I do, I'm always surprised. I'm always a little surprised. And then, yeah, I feel that feeling in the heart, like, oh God, this doesn't feel good. This does not feel good. And you want to immediately go to those thoughts. I mustn't be good enough. I must have done something wrong. What could I have done better? Who could I be that could get someone, that could get them back, right? So there's like this whole trail of thoughts that come in, and I've replaced those thoughts, right? At some point, like the 2-minute mark, I can cut those thoughts off. And I remember the new definition that I created for rejection. And it's like this. I am the Chanel bag. Okay? Not everyone can afford the Chanel bag. Not only am I the Chanel bag, I am the rare vintage Chanel bag that everyone is seeking. Everyone is looking for the Chanel bag that I am. Those that come over to see if they could purchase said Chanel bag, they recognize that it's not that I'm not good enough for them. They recognize that they would have to change so much about themselves in order to survive being with this Chanel bag. They see that I would see through them in 5 seconds. The facade that they've presented to me, the false persona that's been presented to me, they can't keep that up forever. It would cause them too much pain and energy and effort to keep that up. They'd have to change. They'd have to live in integrity, because I live in integrity. They couldn't possibly match my energy. They walked into the Chanel showroom. They looked around. They went over. They saw this beautiful Chanel bag. They took the Chanel bag out. They put it on their shoulder. They wore it around for a little bit. They talked to it. They felt it. Whatever. They had a good time with the Chanel bag. They ended up having to put the Chanel bag back because they couldn't afford the Chanel bag. You guys have to redefine the way that you look at rejection, the way that you look at someone ghosting you or breaking up with you or leaving you. If you could redefine what that means, you could literally change the course of your life. Be the Chanel bag. So be the vintage Chanel bag. And if they can't afford you, let them put you back. You go back on the shelf and you let someone who can afford you to come in and purchase. Good luck, guys.